When I first started to travel and I went all around Turkey, everybody there said, we have 100 recipes for aubergines. And now I can tell you I have more than 100. But I don't cook them all, of course, all the time. But I did eat them all and cook them all once at least. But maybe one that I do now is the simplest. I do it all the time. I just bought an aubergine this morning. I'm going to make it that way. But just for instance, just the purees, the aubergine purees, every country in the Mediterranean has an aubergine puree. Every country. But so you roast them. You know, some people say you have to roast them over fire, over a gas flame to get the smoky flavor. But no, for me, it's enough to roast them. But now I do roast them by cutting them in half, so it takes less time to roast. And you just put them on a foil, the cut side down, and you cook them. It just takes less time. But you don't need these days to salt aubergines for the bitterness, because the bitterness has been, how do you say, taken out by
Bread out of them.
Yeah. And so you do, if you fry them, because it by salting them makes them absorb a bit less oil. So if you want less oil, which most people want less oil now, but so I just love the very simple aubergine where you just put olive oil, a good extra virgin with lemon, with crushed garlic. That's all. It's simple. But I love it too as baba ganoush, with tahina, with or like burani, with buran of Iran, with yogurt and mint. I like it. Also, as I had it in Morocco with cumin and harissa, with coriander. Of course, I do put herbs, either parsley or coriander, but also sometimes a finely chopped bit of chili or else chili pepper. Sometimes I've put pomegranate molasses only with garlic and olive oil. So just the puree is a big thing. And of course I make it with rice, aubergine with rice, which is a Turkish one, and a Syrian one with bulgur, and an Italian one with pasta. And it goes on that when you, nowadays that so many people are vegetarian, it's good to have something substantial as well. But of course, everywhere, every country that I've been to, there's, for instance, in Cordoba, around the Mediterranean, they all have some. Also, most popular dish is usually aubergine. They have a fritter with a honey sauce. In France, of course, they've got ratatouille in the south, moussaka in Greece, parmigiana di melanzane in Italy, caponata in Sicily, spaghetti alla norma in Naples, and maklouba in Palestine.